Well, fans of Baltimore's very close-knit and incredibly creative art scene know his name. Chances are you have seen his work.
Paul Gessler reports on Baltimore art royalty and the motivation behind much of his work.
There's energy inside Motorhouse Studio 203.
About to graduate from Green Street Academy.
Ernest Shaw sketches one of his students.
I'm a full-time teacher and a full-time artist.
A high school arts teacher and college adjunct.
It's a profession and there is an art to teaching.
Judging by his work,
it's very powerful, it's colorful.
Shaw might be overqualified.
I'm looking for terrain, for the geography, not just of the person, but of their actual features of their face and their body.
In Baltimore, there is terrain.
Baltimore has always been a segregated city.
For more than 20 years, Shaw has brought black excellence to life.
Or I would use the term blackness. A more complete picture of what it means to be black.
His canvas for that picture? Baltimore buildings.
Knowing how much better it could be if they were still around, probably, because right now, it ain't happening.
From MLK and Angela Davis to those in and from the community.
I simply want to depict black people as human beings.
Two of Shaw's earliest murals are here in Southwest Baltimore, in Hollins and Calverton. They were across the street from one another, but those buildings are long gone. Collateral damage of Baltimore's long-running vacant property problem, leaving photos as the only memories left of his early work.
One of his newest murals.
It's beautiful. I designed it as one piece.
Also splits streets.
Happiness, unity, hope, togetherness.
The color just stands out, and then the face that they got on it even makes it stand out even more.
Unity on the corner of North and Park.
I've watched these walls ever since I was a little boy.
It sits about a half-mile north from where Ernest grew up in the 70s. The son of artist, sharing a two-bedroom in the recently demolished Carver Apartments on Division Street. Shaw has about a dozen murals in the city, mostly in East and West.
When you see a thing over and over every day, especially when it's positive imagery, there's no way it doesn't have a positive impact on the collective consciousness of a community.
Family is a constant in his work.
Becoming a parent helped me. For the rest of my life, I have to think about someone else.
That someone else, his daughter, Asha. She is probably his most painted subject in South America, Atlanta, and the Unity mural on Park Avenue.
She represents unity in the future.
She's 26 now, but she'll always be a child in his work. A photo of her and his son Taj is tacked to the wall of his studio.
Continuing to draw and paint their image, especially my son, is very therapeutic. Some might use the word cathartic.
Taj overlooks McElderry Street in East Baltimore, a 2008 mural.
I didn't know it was his son.
Painted a month after his death.
I never saw him waver. I never saw him sad. I never saw him give up on living.
Spinal cancer. Taj was 8 years old.
I was not in any shape mentally, spiritually, emotionally, to actually take on such a project.
Ernest needed help to finish this.
The work serves as a type of counseling for me.
In the 14 years since, his art has found new depth.
Since his passing, the color of the sky is more rich, the grass is greener, all my senses have been heightened.
So these are markers, these are indicators.
Shaw's work now has hit new heights.
Bold, powerful, colorful, singular.
His exhibit this spring at the Top of the World, atop Baltimore's World Trade Center, curated to highlight the Baltimore art movement.
Ernest Shaw is the cornerstone in that movement.
It's his murals most people know.
I want the people who live there, who often are stereotyped based on that blight, to be able to experience something beautiful.
It is beautiful.
What I do, I don't do for self. I do to make a very small contribution to making this world a better place, especially Baltimore.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. We told you that you have seen his work. I know you have if you've driven through the city. Paul is in the cube right now. There he is. We're going to talk to him after the break about the insight he gained on this celebrated artist.
Since his passing, the color of the sky is more rich, the grass is greener, all my senses have been heightened.
They
absolutely beautiful work. Beautiful
yes,
work.
We're so lucky. We were talking about just how lucky we are in the city that we get to see those beautiful murals wherever you turn.
Absolutely, and the curator of the Top of the World exhibit, and that's where Ernest artwork is displayed from February through this weekend.
Okay.
He said, he's originally from New York, and he said the moment he got here, people asked, have you met Ernest Shaw? Have you seen Ernest Shaw? So his reputation certainly is well beyond the city limits.
Absolutely.
Technically, it has always amazed me how he goes from a canvas to a wall. Does he use, did you ask him, does he use like a grid? Does he do some mathematical explosion of his image?
You know, we didn't get into that. I don't think murals were his thing until he met some of his mentors here in the city. He graduated from Morgan back, I believe he said, in 2001, and he has a lot of mentors that he just honored actually at the Kid Safe Zone in Penn North, doing another mural there that you saw the beautiful image of Congressman John Lewis that he painted on that wall. That was in tribute to his old mentor as well.
And he is a teacher for high school students. They're so lucky to get to have him. It's amazing.
Aren't they? And I felt it was important to mention that, not to list his CV at all, but
List it.
Yeah, I'll list it, sure. He paints his students. He was sketching one of his students in his studio, and also that Unity mural has 4 of his students as well. I asked him, do they know how big a deal you are?
Right.
Because he went to the Baltimore School for the Arts, and he has photos of Tupac and Jada Pinkett, which is obviously very relevant these days. And he was showing them pictures, and they almost couldn't believe it. So ranging from the high school kids to the college, as well as he's an adjunct, he really touches many generations now.
Well, they should know just by looking at what he's able to create that he's a really big deal.
He is a big
time.
deal indeed.
And now, if you drive around the city and you see his work, think Ernest Shaw, Ernest Shaw. If you see that E, we want to make his name as celebrated as it deserves because he is an extraordinary talent.
I asked him how many he has left. He's 52. He said muralist, it's a young person's game. He doesn't know if he has many left, but he said that before he did the most recent one too. So we'll see how many he has left. He certainly has.
I think
he can keep it
the
going.
State House. I think he should do something extraordinary in the State House of the
yes.
history of this
Sure.
this state that we live in. Great
Thank
work
you,
as always,
Paul.
Paul.
I know.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Love
for
having
joining
you
us at
here.
9 again.
And speaking of great work, Tim Williams, we
thank
know.
you.
What do you have for us? Some art, some
Great
what?
work this week, let me tell you.
Thank you, Paul. Real quick, does he have a guide? Do we know? Can you find his places? Is there a website that tells you where they are?
Good point.
Absolutely. Now,
Good question,
some
Tim.
of his recent ones aren't on it, but if you go to the Baltimore Mural Project, if you search Ernest Shaw, you can see a list not only of his murals, but all the beautiful murals around town. And he's certainly not the only talented one. And some of his most recent ones that aren't on that are the one at Collington and North, and then that one, the Unity mural on Park and North as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. Day Park.
There's your weekend, Tim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Driving around the city.
Yes.
Absolutely.